Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini for the month of March, and it is a general reading, so that being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So let's begin. So what I'm getting is there was a breakup. I'm seeing a message with several lines. So it's a written message. And I feel that you still have this message, and it's like you maybe look over it, whether it's an email or an actual written on paper. You still have that message, and you still look at it from time to time, trying to figure it out. You're still very much attached to that person who pushed you out or rejected you or abandoned you, whatever this was. You have the Eight of Pentacles twice here, having to do with this situation. So this is paying special attention to details. You're very focused on that message, on either your attachment to that person still, or why. Maybe you're not understanding why. Or you're not believing what you read. Yeah. Maybe you're not believing what you read, or you're trying to read between the lines. You're in the dark as to either why it happened, or in the dark as to whether or not it could be restored, fixed, repaired. You see, you're in that Two of Swords energy, so it's like, I don't know which way to go. But in fact you do, because the swords tell me that you already know what the right thing would be to do, but you are tempted to do the other. So you are tempted to still reach for this person, because clearly what this card is saying, you're still very much attached. And if this is not you, it's the other way around. Okay, it's in the reverse. But somebody is still attached to the person on the other side of that door. And there's still passion and interest here in having a new beginning with this person. You're seeking clarity on the hand that fate has dealt you. It's here. And you are hoping for another opportunity to be able to fix things. The connection is still very much here. We have the Lovers in the upright, along with the, yeah, see, here we go. This person from the past represents to you that Ten of Cups. They're like you're happily ever after, and you don't understand what happened. And you're hoping to be able to restore order. Maybe you feel somebody laid judgment on you. Because this Emperor here can speak to feeling like a victim here in all of this. Feeling powerless to be able to recreate or restore the order in this, well, between you two. See here, you feel like this is your happily ever after. This person from the past, you could be overwhelmed with memories and regret here over whatever has caused these spilled cups. And you may feel like it's out of reach in the moment. You're trying to reach for it. You still want to reach for it. You can see. There's a very heavy feeling on this card. It could be that the other person is not budging, or possibly even that they hold a grudge because this person feels that, well, okay, see the book, the way they're holding it, and look at the face. And it's like, well, okay, I have my information and I ain't budging from my my perch up here, or my position. I know the truth already. And I've decided. So, I mean, you could be dealing with somebody who's just kind of stuck in their ways of thinking and believing. This is you, Queen of Cups, and you still desire that rose, that cup. You still would take a leap of faith on this person, you know, if they would be open to it. Right now they seem to be sitting on the fence, and maybe that's it. Maybe they are on the fence, not really knowing. But the position or stance that they've taken has left you feeling very ungrounded here, because here we have Temperance with both of her feet in the water, so she's not grounded. Maybe you're feeling somewhat impatient here also. She's looking at the situation, still desiring the rose. Really speaks to how she still loves this person. The Magician is here. She may still believe in this connection, still believes in that rose, and she is very, very emotional here with what has taken place. Now, somebody, listen to this, somebody, and it could be the king here, somebody received bad advice. Now, this could very well be what went on here. That king may have received some false information that caused them to lay judgment. And it would have came from somebody that they trusted, and it's why they believed in it so much. But it was bad information. It wasn't good information. You have to be careful with the wizard. But this is what I'm hearing. So somebody gave bad information about you, I feel. So this person has left you wondering, you know, what's going on here, what happened, can we, you know, would we be able to restore this? You're still believing in this, but there's information that you're missing. And you need to quiet your mind to see it or hear it. You could be waiting patiently or impatiently even to hear back from this person, because we have the spider. The spider is very focused on, it's very focused energy, focused on something they believe to be true. Now, I mean, that could be you, but I mean, it could be them also. Imagination is clouding one's judgment. So, yeah. So, that person could have took something small and blew it up, made it bigger. Yeah, and so the Sphinx is telling you that your abilities will be tested. There's a difficult problem here that requires contemplation. Be patient. Like, don't jump to conclusions, or don't do any impulsive actions. Don't speak without thinking either. Yeah, so think before you speak. I want to see what our overall advice is here. I think, before I turn this card over, I do feel, because they're telling you, think before you speak. If they're telling you to think before you speak, I can only assume that, and especially with the Queen here, that there is a chance for a discussion. Think before you speak. Choose your words wisely and carefully. Do not speak impulsively. There's a bad apple in all of this, and it is the Wizard. This is what needs to be rooted out. The vulture spirit. Okay, so the vulture spirit says nothing is wasted. What seems to be hideous has its own beauty. And the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. So the vulture spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, because nature sees value in everything that exists. So whatever is going on here, there is some value here. Now, what seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial. Huh, see? So, and you are reminded that any suffering that you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose or that will arise from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is actually only changing form and will fertilize seeds that you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Root out the bad apple. And, you know, although there was the bad apple, something here was learned on both sides, for both people. Root out the bad apple, and this starts to shift and change. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.